To mark the beginning of a new school year, Governor Patrick drove down the street from his Milton home to Milton High School, where he took some questions from some parents.
We're just going to have some conversation. Act natural. Pretend like the cameras are not here, right? First of all, thank you for all of you for coming out today. It's nice to see so many friends and neighbors. It's nice to be in my hometown. And it was pointed out by Secretary Revel that it's the shortest commute, and I'm late anyway.
I think the other thing that probably is on a lot of our minds is the whole issue of MCAS.
Yeah.
And, we've gotten some not great news recently about our results, the preliminary results. And, Steve and I both have...
You mean as a town?
As a town. Steve and I have concerns about what that's going to mean for all of our children. We've been really committed to helping make some changes here, but at some point the funding then starts to shift to fix problems in subgroups, which we do have problems with and need to be fixed. But I worry that with the lack of funding, what about, the Davids and Kates and other kids that in town? What are we going to do as we try to put standards in? Are we losing sort of the bigger picture?
Yeah. Well, let me say just a word or two about the MCAS in particular, and then, Secretary, if you want to jump in, please do. First of all, a confession. I stink at standardized tests, personally. Because of that experience, I come to them a little skeptical to begin with. I started out in my campaign deeply skeptical of the MCAS. I came around because, really through conversations, mostly with parents of poor kids, who talked about the experience they had had of, is it called social promotion? What's it called? When you get promoted, you're not really ready, but you just get moved along because it's just easier to do so. And it was the MCAS, in the view of some of those parents, that began to require schools teach their kids. Okay? So I support the MCAS. Now, what I also believe is that it can't be the only measure of a child's educational achievement or development, because there are other dimensions of a child's development. And so part of what the Readiness Project is about is creating that whole suite of assessment tools. It includes, but isn't limited to, the MCAS, that captures the rest of a child's development. We want to be about educating the whole child.